Okay, good morning, all of you. Let's start today's lecture. So, in that sections, we'll discuss remaining parts in the typecasting called as a complex bool, and third one is a string. Afterward, we'll discuss how we'll take input from the user, and after that, we'll perform some operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication. That means we can say that we will perform the operator related tasks by using the bitwise operator. We'll understand how we'll do the program. So in that case, so first of all, in the complex type casting, there are two different forms are available. So in that section, form number one and form number two. In that one section, form number one will provide only a real number. We all know that the complex number is divided into two different parts. So let's discuss about that parts. For example, you will have a complex number. That number is divided into two parts called as a real part plus imaginary part multiplied with square. That means what? First part before the plus is called as always a real part. If you want to check, then we'll do that. And the second part will called as imaginary part, and the imaginary part will multiplied with square root of minus. Okay. So right now we have two different forms. Form number one, and that will provide only one number, so called as a complex of, and we have another form called as a form number two. In that case, we'll provide a complex of two values called as a x comma. Now what we need to do, we need to convert int to complex. After that, float to complex. Third one is a bool to complex in form 1 and form 2 also. Okay. And later on we need to convert string to complex. We have only 5 options are available, and among that one is a complex. Okay. We need to check that whether we can able to convert the int to complex in form number 1 and also in form number 2. Okay. And what are the advantages and disadvantages are there? We'll discuss about that. So this is about form number 1. Okay, so let's check out whether we can able to convert. So first into complex, just we need to pass only one single value. That value will be allocated to the real number. Okay, so the first part is a real number and second part is a imaginary number. So this one is a example. So let's do one example so you will get the idea. So here I will provide the 2 plus 3j. In that section, 2 is a real part, 3 is an imaginary part, and j, the value of j is always constant called as a square root of minus 1. Okay, so when we provide a value with form number 1, that means the value is always represent with real part. Okay, what about imaginary part? Imaginary part will be always 0. Okay, if you multiplied anything with 0, so we get the 0. Okay, similarly, the imaginary part is always 0 in complex form number 1. Okay, so let's do that. For example, here we need to pass like this complex of round bracket, assume that we will pass the 10 value, so we get the output as 10 plus 0j. J is a mandatory. Okay, so we get the value as 10 plus 0j. So that means yes, we can convert single form number 1, we can convert into complex. Similarly, for the complex float value, we'll check. In that section, we'll pass the fractional value, assume that the value is 10.5. So we can easily able to convert it into what we say complex number. So in that it will look like 10 plus 5, 10.5 plus 0j. Yes, we can easily the fractional value simply mention that we have only two forms are available, complex x and complex x plus x comma y. These are the variables. Okay, we can pass any values in there. So just we need to check whether we need to whether we can able to the convert the other data types. These are the fundamental data. We must know the basic understanding of these fundamental data. If you know that, then we can able to do different kinds of operations. Okay. So the next one is bool type. Bool type means we need to pass the boolean value. Okay. So here we'll pass complex true. So that means we all know that the value of true is 1. So it will be replaced 1 plus that means we can these are the theoretical sessions. Okay. So we'll do the practical session. Once we complete the form number 1, we'll do the practical. After that, string to complex. So assume that here is a complex of, assume that some string is available called as a hi. So we can say that called as a 10. Okay. Value will be replaced in the form of 10 plus we can able to convert. That means what? We can convert all types of value in form number 1. Types of value in form. Let's do that. Let's check out. The command prompt that will do the practical. So Python shell. In that, here we need to pass some values. X is equals to 10. Assume that, and we're trying to convert this into the complex number. So complex of x. Okay. See, we get the value as 10 plus 0. That means whenever we pass for single value, that value will be replaced to the real part, not for the imaginary part. And the imaginary part value is always 0 when we pass the single value. So this is what, this is the integer, and later on it will be converted into complex number. If you want to check that, just check ty type in round bracket complex bracket x. Okay, this is the complex. We get the complex. Similarly, if you want to change the value x is equals to 2010.5, these are the very important concepts. And whenever we trying to convert this into complex number of x, see the x right now current value of x is a 10.5. That means what? We have fractional value. Then now we are trying to convert this fractional value into the complex number. Just we need to check that whether that value is valid or invalid. Okay, so once we convert it into typecasting, based on typecasting, we get the value 10.5 plus 0. What does it mean? It means that we can successfully converted the fractional value into complex value, and that part will be converted into real part. We get the 0 value for the, that means integer and float are successfully converted into fractional, sorry, complex number. Integer and fractional number are easily converted into complex number. Now we'll discuss about the bool. So here I will store the x is equals to 2. We all have the first letter of bool is capital. Here we store the x is equals to 2. And now I'm trying to convert this x into complex number. So we can convert. So by default the value of true is 1. We all know that. So whenever we're trying to convert it, we get the 1 plus 0. Okay, what does it mean? So it means that we can convert the complex number, we can convert the Boolean value into the complex number. Let's say about the false value. So we have two values. Here I was trying to say false. Value will be stored into x, and now I'm trying to convert it into boolean value. This one is complex, and I'm trying to this one is a boolean value. I'm trying to convert it into complex. See, we get the value 0 0. Why? Because the real value is 0. So once the value is 0, they will not mention. Okay. This is also complex number. If you want to check that, then we need to check by using type complex of x, because x contains false. False means what? 0. Okay. So 0 की value 0 ही होती है. So see, we get the complex type is also. That means we can able to convert the boolean value into complex number. And the last number is called as a string. Okay, so let's store the string. We can store the string by using single quote, double quote. We already did that operation. We will check that. So x is equals to, assume that here I am trying to set 100. Okay, so that information will be stored in x, and now I am trying to convert it into complex number. See, we get that value. Make a note of that the value must be integer, but that value must be included into single quote. If you want to trying to store the fractional also, see 10.5, so that value also converts. It is an integer or whether it is a fractional, the value will be easily converted. Make a note. But whenever we're trying to store the some value like that 10 alphabets, it will not convert. It will not. So assume that x is equals to 10. Now I want to trying to convert this x10 into complex number, but I'm not able to convert. Why? Because the value is alphabet value. So it will show the value. That means where? Just 1 minute. So we get the error as a value error. Why? Because x contains the alphabet value. That means make a note of that. If you want to pass only 10, or that means a decimal number or fractional number, then it will be easily converted. Okay. So it will not convert when we pass a string value as ten, one, one, like that stuff. So it will not be converted. So this is about the form number one. Okay. Similarly, we need to discuss for the form number two, in that we are trying to pass real value plus imaginary value. In that case, we are trying to submit real plus imaginary value. हमें दोनों भी वैल्यूज के साथ में पास करना है. So let's check out. For example, here I'm trying to try and convert. So 10 comma 20. So that I'm trying to pass the value format of complex x comma y, means I'm trying to send the two values. So assume that the values are 10 and 20. So is it convert? So the answer is yes. The value will be easily convert. The int will be easily converted into the complex number. So we get the value like 10 plus 20j. The answer is yes. We can easily convert this complex form number 2. Okay. Similarly, for complex form number integer, so in that section, it is a very tricky. It is very tricky type of question. So in a float, when we convert the float to fractional value into the complex number, in that case, there may be like 10.54 comma 5.2, then it also easily converted into the uh, complex number, let's say. But for string operation, it will not convert. We'll discuss about that string to complex. But right now, we'll discuss about the float to complex. So in that, we get the 10.4 as a real number and 5.2 as an imaginary. So that means what? We can easily convert the even number, that means float number, fractional number, into the complex number. So that on. The next one is a bool. So here I'm trying to use complex, and here I'm trying to use true, comma false, true comma false. So we get the value, or we can say that check immediately, then true to true. Okay. Here I'm passing the 2 times true value, so we'll get the output as 1 plus 1j. That means simply it will be easily come. When we pass that value, boolean value, then it also will easily come. But But in the complex, see, I will show you two different things. So when we pass the complex number two times, so here I will use commas, separate by using commas. Here I will pass 10 and here I will pass 20. Then it is easily converted. Right, we get the value 10 plus 20. So is yes, we can easily convert. But when we trying to pass fractional value inside that 10.5, assume that 20.5, in that case it will not. What is the reason? We'll discuss, and such type of questions will be asked in the interview also. That case it will not. The reason behind that, see, in the complex number while passing the value of string, okay, so string to complex, in that section the first number is a real number. In that case, in real number we can use fractional numbers as well as we can use integer number, but we cannot able to use fractional number in imaginary part in string operation. Fractional number हम use नहीं कर सकते. So that means we can use like stuff complex of bracket in single quote. Here I am using 10.5 comma, but in real imaginary part we need to use real number. In that use we need to use integer. So note of that, ये string में ही होता है. Okay, string operation में ही होता है, बाकी किधर नहीं होता है. So then it will work. ये वर्क करेगा, अदरवाइज इट विल नॉट वर्क. लेट्स डू द प्रैक्टिकल, सो आपको समझ में आएगा कैसे कैसे परफॉर्म होता है. सो ओपन द फ्रॉम CLS, clear the screen, clear screen, CLS command to clear the screen, and to the Python shell. So here I will store the values. X is equals to 10, y is equals to 20. I am trying to convert complex x. Okay, right now x is an integer, y is an integer, and now I am trying to convert this integer into the complex. So we get the value 10 plus 20. So the answer is yes. When we pass integer from number 2 to the complex number, it will work. Okay, I already given that table. Let's assume that if you want to check the type of complex number when we pass to integer, complex x comma y, get the output as a complex number. Easily convert into integer to complex. This is a very useful thing. Okay. So the next one is a fractional number. Let's do the fractional number point. X is equals to 10.5. Y is equals to, assume that 20.5. Okay. Y is equals to 20.5. Stored x is equals to 10.5 and y is equals to 20.5. So now trying to complete, let's check the value of x. X is a value 10.5. Let's check the value of y 20.5. We successfully stored. Now I'm trying to convert this value, that means fractional value, into the complex. Here I'm using complex number in round bracket. I'm passing the x comma. Let's do that. See, we get the output 10.5 plus 20.5g. We get the value. That means the fractional value is also can be, the value well also can be converted into the fraction number into the complex number. If you want to check the type, you can check by the type. Now later on, third one is a boolean. So let's do the x is equals to 2. We need to use first and y is also true. Later on we can change the value. So both the values are true and we are trying to convert into the complex. See, the complex number is there and here I'm passing the x. So we get the 1 plus 1j. We get output as 1 plus j. Let's change the value of y. Here I am using the value as a false. Now I am trying to change the complex of x comma, we get the value 1 plus 0, okay, 1 plus 0. And when we change the value of x also, here, and now I'm trying to convert into complex numbers, we get the value x comma I. Okay, so we get the 0j. Why? That because the first real part is a 0, so we get the 0 plus 0j. Instead of that, 0 will be removed and only 0 will be available. Okay, so assume that we need to change the value of y also. Assume that the y is equals to true. And now we are trying to complete complex number x comma y. So we get the only one value called as a function. That means what? Real part की कुछ वैल्यू होगी तो ही ग्रेटर देन जीरो होगा तो ही वो दिखाएगा, अदरवाइज वो नहीं दिखाएगा. This is what about boolean value. And the last option is called as a string. In that string operation, we need to pass the values in either format of integer and either format of fraction. So let's that x is equals to, in that I am passing the value of 10. That means x contain 10. When we use a single quote, then definitely we can say that it is a string. If you want to check, say check by using a function. See, class is a string available. Similarly, in y we will store the string format as 20. Want to check the type of y also, then check within the class also. So right now in x and y the string are available. Now we are trying to convert it into complex number. Okay, so here I'm using a complex number and in round bracket will pass x comma y. Okay, so we get the value. Just 1 minute, I was starting the options. Okay, see, we get the error. Type complex can't take a second argument if first argument is string. So this is the important part. If the first part is a string, okay, if the first part is a string, then we cannot able to take second argument as a string. So that means we need to pass either real number, either fraction. Okay, so that means what? See, x is equals to, in single quote we need to pass n number, and in y we need to pass 20 number. Okay, now we can trying to convert it into complex number. So x is a string and y is an integer. Complex of x comma y. So let's say again we get the model. First is the string and take second argument if first is string. Does it means that type error? X, okay, x is equals to 10, y is equals to something 10.5. Let's resolve this issue. Complex of x comma, just 1 minute, I will exit from this. Python x is equals to just 1 minute, x plus y. In that section we're trying to string can't take second option. Can't state second argument if first argument is a string. See, we cannot able to convert. We cannot able to convert this value. That means we cannot able to convert these values. When we pass two values, so we have this option. Say in that section, I'm trying to pass both as a string, and we get the type error. And in the second section, I'm trying to send the string as well as integer value. Then again, we cannot able to. Simply, we can say that in that section, we can say that it will not work. It will not work. If the both values are string, that means simply it will not. Okay. So we'll update this statement. Just I will do one more time. Here I will use something called as a 10 section. Here I will use something called as a 20. Trying to convert this number into complex, we get the error. We get the complex can't take the second argument if first argument is a. So let's do another way. Here I will use 10. Second argument I'm using as a string. What happened? Let's do that. Again, I'm trying to convert into x. See, again we get the error. That means what? Simply can't be a string. Simply we can say that second argument is always can't be a string. So that means what? We cannot able to convert the string to complex. Okay. So this is about what? Complex number. That means all the data types we can able to transfer in form number one, but when we're trying to convert it into form number two, all the data type except the string data type cannot able to convert into the complex number. Similarly, we need to perform the operations of string. Similarly, in that section we are trying to convert int into string, first part. Later on, we'll discuss about how we convert float to string. For that, full to string. Complex. Okay, so these are the four options. So the last options is available. We did the operations of int, we did the operation of float, we did the operations flexible. So operations. Now we need to perform the operation of complex. So in that section, just we need to use whatever value we have, we need to convert it into the string value. Just we need to check that whether that values are trying to able convert into string. So the answer is yes, we can able to convert the int into string, float into string, complex into string, and bool into. So what is int? For example, x is equals to 10 is available. And whenever we're trying to convert the str of function of x, then we can able to convert that value into string. That means we get the value in the format of single quote called as a tag. Means we can convert, yes. Later on, what about float? So if you have a float value called as a 10.5 and we're trying to convert that value into the string, so here I'm using str of x. Okay, str of x. So we get the value as in what? Yes, we can convert the fractional values into the string also. Okay. Another part we'll discuss about x is equals to true, whether it is true or whether it is false. X is we get the value. Get the value in the yes. Yes, we can convert. Last one is a complex number. Assume that x is equals to 2 plus 3j. X is equals to 2 plus 3j. Now we are trying to convert this str of string of x, and we get the string value. What we get 2 plus. So yes, we can. We can do this practicals for the string data type. Use CLS, use Python. Now assume that x is equal to 10. I'm trying to convert it to str of x. Str of x. See, we get the single quote 10 value. When we're trying to check the type of str of x, we get the output as plus str. We get the output as plus str. That means we can easily convert the natural number or the decimal numbers into the string data type. Similarly, we'll do for the fractional number 10.5. Now I'm trying to convert that 10.5 into the string. So we get the value 10.5. Okay, that means we successfully converted the fractional value into strings. So these are the two natural decimal number and fractional number. Later on, we'll discuss about the bool type. So in that, I'm trying to store the true and towards str of x, we get output as true in single. Similarly, for false is also there. False is there. So whenever trying to convert this false also, we get the false in single. That means जब भी single quote double quote आता है तो definitely we can say that it is a make a note of it. Okay. So x is equals to true, x is equal to 5, and last one is a complex number. So 2 plus 3 j is there. So now I'm trying to convert this 2 plus 3j into complex number. STR, these are the complex number. If you want to check them, check. See, this one is a complex number, x right now complex number. Now we are converting the complex number into the string. So for that, I will use the string operation. See, we get the output 2 plus 3j in single. That means what? We can easily convert. We can easily convert all other data type into the string. All data type into the string. So let's discuss about this data types one more time. We have 5 fundamental data types. So the first one is int is there. Second one is float. Later on bool is there. Complex is there. After string is. So in that int का conversion मतलब other data type to int. Okay, so here I will write other to int. That section only complex is other data type means what? Float will be converted into int, will be converted into int, string will be converted to int, but complex is not converted to int. Okay, this is a summary sheet. Let me talk about the float number. Okay, if that in that case also, when we trying to convert other to float, in that case only complex is not converted. This is the same number. Okay. But other to bool, that int will be converted, float will be converted, complex is also converted. Okay, here there is a no restriction. Full value, assume that the value is complex is not converted. Okay. The complex is not. Last one is complex in that other two in that section string form two string is not converted. Okay, assume that I will written that statement. In form 2, form 1 is always all converted, form 2 int will be converted, float will be converted, bool will be converted, string will also converted, form number 1. But in form 2, string will not converted, otherwise all things will be converted. That section there is a no restriction, all will be is a summary sheet. Make a note of that. Okay. By learning these things, we need to create such a things. So आपको interview preparation के लिए बहुत easy जाएगा. क्यों पढ़ना है? What is the need of typecasting? See, whenever we develop any application in that section, okay, so if you want to convert the value given input or given value we need to convert, then we require this typecasting. Okay. In that case, make a note of that. These are the predefined function. Such a functions I have not created, but these are the predefined function which is already created by developer. Just we need to use that functions by typecasting. अगर आपको पता है, if you know about the Java concepts, in that if you want to perform the typecasting, then we need to do the parse technique. Okay, so by using parse int, parse float, parse double, we can able to convert the given number. Even in C and C++ language, we also do the typecasting. Okay. So, but the easiest way is available in Python. So this is about the what typecasting concept, and we cover the all the points related to the fundamental data types. Now, just we need to understand how we will accept the value from the user. How we will accept value. Now we need to understand this. So we'll do in later also. There are 2 to 3 different ways are available. By using that we can accept the value from user. But just while doing the operation, we need to understand how we will accept the value from the user. So for that we need to create a file. Okay. Without file it is not possible. So that means we have 2 different options. By using IDLE tool. Okay, so in that section we can create file. Second option, by using Notepad. Either we can use Notepad, either we can use Edit Plus, either we can use Notepad. We can use. So in that action, we can able to create them. So let's do. We'll accept only one value and we'll print it. Just we'll accept that value and we check that value is accepted. Okay, we'll print the value accepted value. Okay, so for that, just I'm using here just here's my program. First of all, I will save my program. Save that program. PP programs के अंदर सेव करना है मुझे. T drive, SPC, T drive. Yeah, this one is a PP program. In that section I will store my program. Okay, so assume that my program name is input 1. Using variable x. See, before that, just use input function. Input function. Here we need to specify input function. Here we need to specify in double. So that information will be scanned by using command prompt, but we need to store that value. So that's why we use x or any variable. Simply syntax. The variable name is equals to input round bracket value. Okay. So after that we'll print that value. So that's why I'm using just very basic program. Just basic program. Don't worry about that. Just make a note of that. We use predefined function called as input, and this one is a syntax in round bracket enter the value. So here I will use something colon, so we'll separate the value, and that value will be stored into X. Just do that practical. Exit from the shell. CLS. Now we need to see the folder. Here I have folder called as a D drive. In that we have folder of PP programs. That just we need to use Python, that the name of program is input. See, we get the output. Enter one value. Here I will store and we get the output as a type. Okay, here we get the output as a type. Similarly, if you want two values, so here I will use y, bracket, double quote, enter second value, enter. Accepting the value will print second value is also. Here I will use y. Save and just trying to execute one more time, so we get the value, enter one value. Okay, so that means the second value is not acceptable over here. Enter the second value. Use that. Just 1 minute. Yeah, we get the output. See, 120. Save convert will get. Enter one value. First one is 1 and second one is 20. So we can do that. So like if you want to perform the addition also, we can do that addition, but make a note of that these are the string value. याद कभी भी रखना है कि whenever we accept any value from the user, that will be a string. Okay. So we all know that whenever we perform the string operation, it will perform the concatenation. Save that. See? The first one is the 10, second will be the 20. So 10 plus 20, we get the 20. Okay, so in that section we required a type. In that section we required a type. So these are the string values. So we need to convert it into what? Integer. So here I will use int. Here I will use int and I will cover this into input. Okay. So here I will use int and round bracket. So round bracket में लेने की वजह से क्या होगा? जो भी वैल्यू एक्सेप्ट होगी वो assume होगी and that will be converted into typecasting. Int से convert होगी. Let's do that. Type Python 10. Second one we get output as 36. इसकी वजह से ये typecasting बहुत important. Okay. So we'll do more operation on this. So right now that's enough for right now. So because we have only few times record the lecture.